Grace Somi, a pretty familiar name associated with the Samford women's soccer team, is going into her 5th year as a Bulldog. While she has been a standout player over her years with the program, she has had to overcome some obstacles along the way.
It was just a practice, and I took a step going in for a ball and kind of heard the pop, and I knew exactly what had happened just because I had done this before in high school. So it was kind of one of those things where once you do it once, you kind of know what happens.
Somi tore her ACL last fall, while the team was awaiting to hear if they would be having a 2020-2021 season. When the team was told they were going to have a spring season, Grace knew she would not be playing, but was still happy that her teammates got to have a season amongst the chaos of the pandemic.
You know, Grace is the old lady of the team these days, right? Incredibly thankful that she came back for an extra year, and I just respect her tremendously for her character and her leadership. And I mean, even last year when she was injured and dealing with her ACL, I took her on the road for every one of our trips, and I don't normally do that, but I thought that that's how important she is to the group.
Coach Yelton said that there is not a harder working kid than Grace. With it being her 2nd time having to overcome this injury, it was no surprise to anyone that she was able to come back as fast as she did and be playing at the level that she is right now.
It was definitely easier this time just because I knew what was ahead of me, and just because of like all the girls on the team and the support I had just from like the coaching staff and the athletic trainers, the PTs, everyone was there for me like every step of the way, no matter what. Every high, every low, they were there to like pick me up.
I don't think people can really wrap their head around coming back from an ACL in the time period she did and playing at the level that she's playing at right now, how hard that is.
It was definitely the first few games I was like, okay, I got to get back into it, and just getting used to like being back playing soccer and in games was definitely like a little bit of an adjustment, but it's definitely super fun to be back out there and just not taking anything for granted because, you know, who knows what's going to happen.
With the soccer team having just started in conference play this past weekend, Grace Somi is looking to have a great season ahead of her. From Samford University, this is Lindsey Cagle with the Bulldog Blitz.